took a number of decisions, one of which is pretty critical, and I've acted to update the nation on that particular decision that was made. And it has to do with the admission of some category of persons back to Ghanaian jurisdiction. At this time, our borders remain closed. You recall that as part of our COVID-19 response program, Ghana has closed its borders to human traffic to curtail the risk of importation of positive cases. During this same period, you would recall that we have asked the missions to gather data on who is out there, what are their conditions, who are those who have interest in coming back to Ghana, what are the possible ways that can be safely managed. Now, a specific decision has been made, and under instructions to announce that to you this morning. The government of Kuwait has informed the government of Ghana of an intention to deport some 245 Ghanaians who are currently in Kuwait illegally. The government of Kuwait has further requested permission from the government of Ghana to bring these persons into the Ghanaian jurisdiction on Saturday, the 30th of May, 2020. The government of Ghana has subsequently granted a special permit. Charter flight Ghana's borders remain closed to human travel as part of the international travel restrictions under Ghana's COVID-19 response program. As you would recall, the restrictions are to limit the importation of cases into Ghana. However, even after these restrictions were imposed, we have granted special exemptions for some countries to evacuate their citizens from our jurisdiction. The government of Ghana, in line with some of the exemptions granted earlier, hereby announces the following measures to safely admit the 245 deportees from Kuwait into Ghana while ensuring that the risk to the COVID-19 response program is mitigated. Number one, the deportees will be mandatorily quarantined, tested for COVID-19 immediately upon arrival into Ghana. Number two, deportees who test positive will be given the necessary supportive treatment. Deportees who test negative will remain in quarantine for a second test at the end of a 14-day quarantine period. In addition to the aforementioned COVID-19 measures, please take that the deportees will generally be received and handled in line with the immigration regulations for all deportees, i.e., they will be in the custody of the state for preliminary investigations on the circumstances of their illegal stay in Kuwait. It is upon the completion of these investigations that a case-by-case determination will be made on the status and further handling of each deportee in accordance with Ghana's laws. The cost of quarantine and treatment is to be borne by the government of Ghana. The National Security Secretariat has been instructed to work in collaboration with the military, the immigration, and the police to take responsibility for ensuring that the mandatory quarantine is adequately enforced. The Ghana Health Service is asked to take responsibility for the testing and, if be, treatment of these deportees. The general public is hereby assured that all measures to ensure the health of the general population and to ensure that the gains of the COVID-19 response program held are being undertaken, even at this time, by the government of Ghana. I will do a quick translation to Chi, and then I will take your questions. Senia, yenimno sabri ga ye borders nyinara no yatutum. Abri aso no aban and Ministry of Foreign Affairs so ama yenuanom omo ama no ne bebre yene omo di nkomo ehu na wo hemfa hwan na bepese nka obeba Ghana obepese obeba nka hu nsem sesen de friend data gathering se muhu nkrata bia eba abefontinta internet so aya a lot of data gathering moment no cabinet meeting asem potin ba ku bia aban edisi ne pomasi bre no eno na omampani se ye moho de runchemu Kuwait aban ama yaso ase Ghana fo ahenu aduan enum bia ewo Kuwait a omo ni nkrata no sabe omo ne omo wie nhyehyeye a omo ye wo ho nyinara sabre so aye ko den etia COVID-19 omo bepese omo de omo ebema Ghana ban omo san koso ase omo permission na omo ye chartered flight e de omo aba Ghana sa request we aba emre a na nka ya to ye borders mu as part of sa COVID-19 response program mu borders no ye tu mu se nipa nkasa ntumi nkomba no ye ma exemptions kakra ye nuanom bi efi ama no ne na ewa sei na omo aman eye so ombe person omo so be charter flight abefo kono ya ma permission ma bebre charter flight abefo mako sa exemption ni mu na ye hwe na aban si agina ye say ye ma permission se Kuwait aban etumi di chartered flight na Ghana for 245 ewo no omo tumi di wom eba Ghana omba bedu meminda a eye ochina Ombabedu Meminda and Yochna, this is May 30th. Meminda May 30th, just to be clear. Na enshaya ewo huni. Edikai Ombedu Ghana haseya. Their friend mandatory quarantine. Ye mom nyina bom hoja baby asrafo ni police for ni doctor for ni ade wo ho yetumi ahwe om so no. Ye be mandatorily quarantine wonu na ya test wom. Se COVID-19 be ya yedu hu komoyi se ebi wo bia wonuma omo wo bi ni yiwom akọ isolation and treatment center senia enano ye no wonuma be test negative no ye be san am ho for 14 days ni na ania san test wo biom e make sure nye se bia obi enya bi na ned but I test me ni na wonuma sansem we for omo ho no kan ban emobi aso te se omo ba as deportees inti mra immigration mra efa deportees bagana senior home no sa mra nana ye de beye adwuma kires omo bewo aban kokomu anaso omo bewo aban akache na aban hwehwemu obi asem kwan a fa so oye illegal grant obabia na owo anaso obi oni nkrata obabia na owo no na omo ye hwehwemu no wie a de wo se mra kwan so omo fa eye no omo hwe afa aye aban na befa quarantine any treatment no ehoka na aban ama instructions to National Security Secretariat say wonom ni military police ni immigration enhwe say mandatory quarantine no be dombe ko ne kwan ya befa so ahwom so ne ade na senia omudi kan ye na ne sebe ya kwadre wa ya fa so ye ni mu no omhwe no munye no Ghana Health Service so abaya instructions say womo enhwe na testing na se obi so hia treatment omde be ma no omahwe no ban ebo omani na dewro say wo se ye ehwe say sa nipa ahenu aduanan num ya Kuwait aban fine wom afi ho e de abai de wo se ye ehwe say enkofa nsunsanso boni bia mre Ghana minus ya pom den sabre ya yekwati COVID-19 ni de wo se ehwe eye na enim kwa yekon kakra wo okon ayekwa COVID-19 no ho antouchable no aban behwe na yaye ni nyina. This is the end of this brief, and I will take your questions on this brief shortly. Just one moment. So if you have questions, let me ask our colleagues to set up the microphone so that we can take questions. Yeah, so we will take the first two. Are you